Namaskar friends, let's talk about Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin? Why it is made? What is it made for? What are its advantages and the downside? Is it legal in India? How to invest in Bitcoin? Should you do it or no? I would like to tell you about all these things in this video. If you have to sum up Bitcoin in very less words, then it is a digital asset or a digital currency. By digital asset, I mean asset is something which a value, like you have house, your car, your gold. If you are going to sell these things in the market, you will get money. Written of it is as people know that these things process value. Bitcoin is of such kind. It is an asset which you can sell, and this is a digital asset because unlike you or gold, car, house, it is not available physically. You can't touch or see it. It is stored in the hard disk as it. It is a currency as you can use it as a payment system. If you want to pay anyone across the global, you can do through Bitcoin. Decentralized because it is not under any authorization grip, just like our other currencies. Rupees, dollars has the central authorization on it. Rupees has the authorization of Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India decided what is going to be the value of rupee and how many notes can be printed. This is not the case with Bitcoin. The value of Bitcoin is decided based on the number of people using it. No person or an organization can control Bitcoin can do so in the future. Hence, no one can suddenly declare the demonetization of the Bitcoin overnight. Bitcoin is invented by a person named Satoshi Nakamoto. Who is he? Where has he come from? What does he do? Is not known by anyone. He's an anonymous person. People doesn't even know whether it is just a person behind it or it's a group of people who have invited. The biggest reason why this was made is the financial crisis of 2008. When due to some mistake of banks, the bank crisis like millions of people over the world suffered loss. The banks were led to involves due to their own wrong decision and losses and have to be borne by every. After that, people realized that till when they will be realizing. The founders of Bitcoin have said that the motive behind starting Bitcoin is to create a declaration system away from the banks, which was not be under their control because there was failure on the part of bank or the government or entire economy fails. But if there is a demonetization system like Bitcoin, they due to an individual of an organization error, the entire financial system was not crashed. The same thing I have explained you have in other video as well, wherever where these are centralized database or a center one point. And if we bring centralization, there is no one point to hack, then can lead to failure. It is a generally successful There have been rumors spread regarding the legal status of Bitcoin in the country, especially after the budget 2018. But the truth is, my friend, that during the budget 2018, our finance minister, Mr. Arun Jaitley, has said that Bitcoin was not be a legal tender. That means you can't be using it a pay to any shop or any restaurant. That's observed just like the gold coins and the properties being not a legal tender in our country. But all these things are legal on Bitcoin, just one of them. Trading Bitcoin is 100% legal in our country. It is illegal to even exchange it. It is just that it can't be used as a payment method. If you want to buy Bitcoin, friends, wish to trade them, invest in them, then easiest way to do so is to use cryptocurrency exchange. And if you are trading on Bitcoin, and then taxes are levied tax, just like short term capital going gains, the long term capital gains the same taxes just like your other assets. But one point I would to bring there is that the government of India has not yet declared they are going to introducing all the rules of regulation towards and the end of years based on the illegal legal frameworks they would want to, whereas most of the countries are accepting Bitcoin. In USA they are regulating